Hi, welcome back to WA Blinko, the vlog channel for author and writer me, Wayne. Story so far, I've had my book now, it's been released on KDP and paperback with Amazon for a number of weeks, and I was disappointed with the lack of sales because things just don't seem to be working out as I intended. This may still be down to an issue that I haven't actually been able to pinpoint yet. I have tried, I've changed the text on the cover. I've changed it from red to white, and it does seem to stand out much better. And it may be that the style of cover that I've chosen is just not quite right for Amazon. Although it is quite a dynamic cover itself, well I think it is, but if people aren't buying it, I have kind of been under the impression that it's 90% of the time that is down to the cover. So a little bit of work needed on that, and maybe I've not got something quite right in the blurb, so I'm looking at the blurb situation as well on how I can improve that. There is also a new piece of kit that I've been made aware of, and it's Authors AI. This is a AI system where you submit your book, and I'm going to do it this weekend. If you use the service, and I'll put a link to it in the comment box below. If you use the service, you can submit your manuscript, and it's not kind of like the spell checkers. There's one top of well, it's not an automated spell checker, let's put it that way. It's more of an actual AI that understands the reading and understands good books from bad books. It'll do an automated review. I still can't think of that spell checker, but Grammarly, that's the one. See, the old brain cells are working eventually. So yeah, it's not like Grammarly or a service like that, which is very much like a word checker and spell checker like Word has. It's an algorithm and artificial AI that actually reads the book and will grade it accordingly. And if you go onto the website, it has done, they've used it in manuscripts for like The Hobbit, and I think Harry Potter is on there as well. So it looks really good. If you go for the basic package, it's free, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I've signed up already, and yeah, we'll just have to wait and see for that one. My book is in Amazon KDP Select program, and this week I've had it running through on a promotion. Last week, you remember, I said I'd be happy if I sold 2 books. I didn't quite do that. I've actually sold 1 copy, so it's still going rather slow, but these are early days. The KDP promotion though went a lot better than what I anticipated, and it was a freebie, so anybody that had the link, and I have been putting the link out on all my social media, and I'd say that was probably relatively successful. In the end, I've managed to shift about 60 books in total, so I've gone from not a lot, about I think it's 12 actual purchased copies, and I've now gone on to I can give it away now, and there are people willing to have it for free. And I'm only joking about that. It's this is just a learning curve. I can't really emphasise that enough. It's still early days. I mean, a couple of weeks after promoting and publishing my very first book, what else? You know, I wasn't expecting it to be a success overnight. This is going to be a long, hard slog and a mountain. But if you've got the determination and the willingness to learn and go through various processes, I do believe that you can be successful, as I intend to be. You know, it's been really hot this week, isn't it? If you're in the UK, we're in the middle of a heat wave. Anyway, I digress. So, update really is the book. I'm learning all the time. I've got out a new advertising campaign with a lot more keywords with Amazon again. That's picking up. I've had a couple of thousand people. Again, it's clicks, and people are clicking onto the book, they're just not buying it, and I've got to get to the bottom of that. Hopefully it's going to be something relatively simple like the cover or the blurb, but as things stand at the moment, it's a bit more positive this week. And yeah, what am I going to do over the next coming week? I would like to actually sell actually sell 2 or 3 copies again this week. I think that's going to be a realistic target. The Amazon ads campaign is up and running, so I don't see why that's not a feasible achievement. I'm also launching next Friday, so by the time the video comes out next week, there'll be a second story. It's not a full book, it's a short story that I've come up with about cats, feline buddies. The stands for Covert Anti-Terror Squad. And if you want to find out what the first story and have an introduction into that universe, then I suggest you purchase it for 99 pence. I know, I'm really breaking the bank with that, aren't I? But it's only about, when it translates into the format for an ebook or something, it's about 10-15 pages. So it's not a massive long read. I'm hoping to get it listed actually in Amazon short reads by default, but we will see. Anyway, that's the update this week. A bit more positive than last week, and come back next week for whatever episode it is then, and hopefully a bit more positivity. So yeah, I'm here if anybody wants any help with formatting your book, if you want a bit more detail as to what problems I've had with regards to Amazon KDP, advertising, keywords, blurbs, covers, stories, the whole shebang, then do get in contact with me. I'm here to help as well as chart my own success. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.